Hegra, also known as Medan Saleh, is an archaeological site located in the area of Alula within Medina province in the Hejaz region, Saudi Arabia. A majority of the remains date from the Nabatai kingdom, 1st century AD. The site constitutes the kingdom's southernmost and second largest city after Petra, now in Jordan, its capital city. Traces of Lihyanite and Roman occupation before and after the Nabatean rule, respectively, can also be found. The archaeological site lies in an arid environment. The dry climate, the lack of resettlement after the site was abandoned, and the prevailing local beliefs about the locality have all led to the extraordinary state of preservation of Al-Hijra, providing an extensive picture of the Nabatean lifestyle. Thought to mark the southern extent of the Nabatean kingdom, Al-Hijra's oasis agriculture and extant wells exhibit the necessary adaptations made by the Nabateans in the given environment. Its markedly distinct settlement is the second largest among the Nabatean kingdom, complementing that of the more famous Petra archaeological site in Jordan. The location of the site at the crossroads of trade, as well as the various languages, scripts, and artistic styles reflected in the facades of its monumental tombs further set it apart from other archaeological sites. It has duly earned the nickname, the capital of monuments, among Saudi Arabia's 4,000 archaeological sites. The site is known as a cursed place, an image which the national government is attempting to overcome as it seeks to develop Medan Saleh for its potential for tourism. In 2008, UNESCO proclaimed Medan Saleh as a site of patrimony, becoming Saudi Arabia's first World Heritage Site. It was chosen for its well-preserved remains from late antiquity, especially the 131 monumental rock-cut tombs, with their elaborately ornamented facades, of the Nabatai kingdom. Recent archaeological work has revealed numerous rock writings and pictures not only on Mount Atlib, but also throughout Central Arabia. They date between the 6th century BC and the 4th century AD and are labeled as being Thamudic. Thamudic was the name invented by 19th century scholars for these large numbers of inscriptions which had not yet been properly studied. Archaeological traces of cave art on the sandstones and epigraphic inscriptions, considered by experts to be Lihyanite script, on top of the Atleb mountain, near the site, have been dated to the 3rd to ND century BC, indicating the early human settlement of the area, which has an accessible source of fresh water and fertile soil. The settlement of the Lihyans became a center of commerce, with goods from the east, north and south converging in the locality. The extensive settlement of the site took place during the 1st century AD, when it came under the rule of the Nabatean king Aretas IV Philopetrus, Alharith IV, 9 BC 40 AD, who made Hegra the kingdom's second capital, after Petra in the north. The place enjoyed a huge urbanization movement, turning it into a city. Characteristic of Nabatean rock-cut architecture, the geology of Hegra provided the perfect medium for the carving of monumental structures, with Nabatean scripts inscribed on their facades. The Nabateans also developed oasis agriculture, digging wells and rainwater tanks in the rock and carving places of worship in the sandstone outcroppings. Similar structures were featured in other Nabatean settlements, ranging from southern Syria region to the north, going south to the Negev, and down to the immediate area of the Hejaz. The most prominent and the largest of these is Petra. At the crossroad of commerce, the Nabatean kingdom flourished, holding a monopoly for the trade of incense, myrrh and spices. Situated on the overland caravan route and connected to the Red Sea port of Agracom, Hegra, as it was known among the Nabateans, reached its peak as the major staging post on the main north-south trade route. Although the site was proclaimed as an archaeological treasure in the early 1970s, few investigations had been conducted since. Mirdad had lived here for a short time and wrote notices about the region since 1977. Healy studied here in 1985 and wrote a book about the inscriptions in 1993. The prohibition on the veneration of objects and artifacts has resulted in minimal archaeological activities. These conservative measures started to ease up beginning in 2000, when Saudi Arabia invited expeditions to carry out archaeological explorations as part of the government's push to promote cultural heritage protection and tourism. The archaeological site was proclaimed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2008. More recent archaeological studies of the area have been made as part of efforts to document and preserve the heritage sites prior to opening the area to more tourism. Please like, comment, and subscribe our channel for more interesting videos.